Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ruby, and in this channel you will find home decor, DIY, and lifestyle videos. So at the beginning of the week we went to Wading Pines Camping Resort, and I decided I would show you guys what we did and my thoughts about the resort. I hope you enjoyed the video. So my family really enjoys going on vacations. It's something that we look forward to and try to do at least twice a year. If not twice a year, definitely once a year. We didn't want to go on a trip where we would have to get on an airplane due to COVID. So I decided, why not go camping? We usually only go camping when we go to California to visit my sister and nephews. And that's how I got the idea, because when we go camping with my sister, it's definitely just us in our own little bubble. And yeah, I'm glad that the trip was a success. Oh, and we had no signal out here. We have T-Mobile, so we couldn't even use our phones, but that was definitely a plus. So when we arrived to our cabin, we were so surprised at the view. We had no idea that we would have this view. So it was really nice, and I really enjoyed hearing the fountain at night as I fell asleep, along with all the other beautiful sounds you get to hear when you're camping. Mm-hmm. The cabin was pretty comfortable. You can fit a family of 5, and they do allow dogs on the premises for an additional charge. I believe it was $10 to $20, and we paid about $200 for 3 nights, 4 days. If I had to complain, I would say I wish they had a mini fridge in the cabin versus having a TV, because you don't really need to be watching TV if you're camping. A mini fridge would have been more useful, because we could have kept like our milk and little juice pouches in there. So now it's Tuesday and I'm heading over to the pool. We decided to go in the pool because there weren't many people in it. So we took advantage, but throughout our stay, it was never packed. And when you go into the pool area, you actually have to sign in. So I think they were keeping up with the amount of people that were going into the pool area, which we really appreciated. The pool started at 3 feet and 5 feet was the deepest it got. They do not have a lifeguard, so you must watch your kiddos. Not that you wouldn't anyways. And a parent must be present with any child that is 16 and under. The water was a little cold, but once you get in, it's all good. And we actually ended up having the pool to ourselves for a little while, so that was nice. And as for the people, when they were there, everyone pretty much kept their distance and were really respectful. Alright guys, so the park wasn't anything fancy, but honestly my son didn't even notice a difference. He was just so happy to finally be able to play at a park. Oh, and they also have a basketball court, volleyball court. Across from the pool area there was like a doggy park, and they also had horseshoe next to the doggy park, so that was really nice. So I thought I'd let you guys know. video.
Hold on. I gotta... Burn my face off!
Burned your face off? So I've been reading this book called You Are Worth It. It's 52 weeks to honoring, loving, and nurturing your soul. And I just thought it was such a coincidence that when we arrived, there was a pond filled with lotus flowers. So with that being said, I wanted to read a paragraph off of the book. The lotus flower grows in muddy and murky water, far away from the sun. It slowly rises above the surface to bloom with remarkable beauty, without even a drop of mud on it. During the night, the lotus closes and sinks under the water, emerging again with the sunlight of a new day. It blooms in spite of unfavorable conditions. The lotus flower represents life. Just as the lotus flower grows up from the mud into an object of great beauty, people also grow and change and become more beautiful. The lotus flower can represent a hard time in life you have overcome. On Wednesday, we went for a walk in the morning in the forest. It was such a cold morning. It felt like fall, so I'm so glad that we brought our hoodies. I always enjoy camping. It's such a great way to unplug from technology and from the world a little, which in these crazy times and with school being around the corner was much needed. So I am just going to be quiet and let you guys enjoy the beautiful view that we got to enjoy this week.
It looks more like a rock.
It's camouflaged.
Yep.
Ready for it to jump?
Not yet.
It's jumping. Jump towards me.
Oh, be careful with this.
After our walk, we stopped and played at the park for a little bit. Then once it got hot, we went to the river to cool down on our floats, which we purchased there, and they were only about $5. They also have canoes that you can rent, and that's around $45. I wanted to show you guys what the bathrooms looked like. I did not like it at all, but it's to be expected from a campground. There are just certain places that you expect to have a nasty bathroom. They did have somebody clean the bathroom once a day, which was usually like mid-morning to afternoon. But even with that, the bathroom was still pretty gross, but at least we had a bathroom to use. We just made sure not to touch anything as much as we could avoid touching, and obviously washing your hands afterwards, which you should do anyways. I also want to add that if you're going to take a shower in a campground, you should always bring some shower shoes and avoid touching anything as much as you can. On Thursday, we had to leave by 12 p.m. So we went to the park, then to the pool for a little before heading back home. We really enjoyed our stay here and would definitely come back. I want to thank you for supporting my channel. And if you do like this video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I would really love to have you guys back. Take care. Much love and peace.